All right, shalom and good morning, boys. Here. Well, it's a brisk, cool morning, and I just love it. I mean, it's just a blessing to be able to wake up and just look around and look at the animals, and, look at the deer, and just be at peace and live in peace. Uh, because we see so much chaos, we see so much deceit, we see so much lies and treachery going on in the world that this state uh, that the set apart ones live, it truly is a blessing. It's something that needs to be uplifted and cherished and and displayed and shown because the world is just not getting any better. And you see on a national stage uh, people that have money, power, and influence and have been put in place to shape the minds of the people and the children. And specifically, I'm talking about rappers, I'm talking about athletes, I'm talking about musicians, I'm talking about politicians, uh, reverends. I'm talking about all of these people in positions of power and influence that do nothing but lie, cheat, and steal from you. From you. I'm talking to the working man. I'm talking about to the man who is out there getting after it, uh, that can produce for himself. Those are the only people that I'm talking to. I ain't talking to uh, the losers. I ain't talking to the people that don't want to work and ain't got no jobs. I ain't talking to the people that just want to lay up and live off others people's back. I'm not talking to none of them people. I'm talking about people like you. So we see uh, this whole Kylie situation, and I hope that he does quit. You got enough money, quit. But a lot of people, they don't want to quit because not only do they have a lot of money, but they want more money. And they're willing to sell their soul. Look at Charles Barkley and all these boot-looking athletes. I've never looked at an athlete, much less uh, a musician, as a role model, because I knew what it was. I knew from a very early age what it was. See, these Colosseums ain't nothing but gladiators. It's nothing but Rome rehashed. That's all it is. High-priced hoes sent there to distract the people. Why am I going to pay $150, $100, $200, $500 to sit in some cold-ass chair up in the bleachers to watch people run up and down and throw a piece of pig up and down? That's insane to me. That I've always thought this way. Why in the hell am I going to expect somebody like a Cardi B or Offset or any of these people to think that they gonna show me anything about what real success is? No, they show you sellout. They show you I'm gonna pimp my services, my abilities, my skills, my talents to the highest bidder. And I'm gonna shut my damn mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth because I want to get paid. Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. Hopefully he walks. He has enough money. He has enough money. Well, listen. He can live a good life and have generational wealth with his children if he do the right thing and do like people like me doing, becoming self-sufficient, not dependent on the system. So you can do what you want to do and move how you want to do. Again, I say it all the time. I'm not a wealthy man, but hey, and compared to the today, now I was, a friend of mine said, he was like, looking at, how you live and supposed to the average American, you live a very wealthy life. And I was like, well, really? I mean, shit, I got to work hard to do what I do. But there's plenty of food on the table. There's warmth in the home. My children are taken care of. We want for nothing. We're not worried about whether the lights are going to be on or food is going to be in the table. If we got to go somewhere, we got to do something. Hey, we have the ability to do it. And I guess a lot of people don't live that way today. But we're seeing these people, high priced hoes, sell out because of $1. And this is why we have to look to people boots on the ground that's actually doing it as an inspiration. You know, I'm looking at this guy named Charleston White. He was talking about many things. I mean, just blowing it out the water, exposing these rappers, exposing the quote he got from him. There's nothing good coming from rap, and there's nothing good about a rapper. It's just as simple as that. So why would I listen to them? Same with sports. Why would I go? I saw this video of people sitting, and it was snow. Snow was coming down on them, and they were sitting in bleachers. They were sitting in bleachers looking at the football game. You got in basketball, they talking about who the GOAT, this, that, the third, and who's the greatest. And these people, this guy said, these folks are going back and forth talking about who the GOAT and so forth and so on, and can't afford frontline seats to see the GOAT. They can't afford to go and even watch him. And they so impressed and mesmerized by their MVPs and that these people are giving them, that these Jewish people done given them, and all these awards. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed, not one bit. And this is what impresses people today. This is what impresses people today. Lying ass politicians, thieves. All they do is lie. I understood this many years ago. You know, it's like, I guess the Most High blessed me with wisdom beyond my years, because I saw all of this stuff in my teens. I saw all of this stuff. Oh, and then getting into your pastors. I mean, they just getting rich off of your back. Go out there and get that slave-ass wage job so I can get 10% of your money. Huh? And get rich and live high on the hog off of you. Look at how they live. Much, much better than you live. Huh? Look at how they travel. Huh? Look at what they drive. Much, much better than what you driving. It is all a scam. I used to be in the NAACP. And I had to go as Brooklyn Youth Council president and New York State Conference president for the Youth and College Division. I had to go to these different locations. And I used to go to these Baptist churches and these Episcopal churches or whatever. And they introduced me. I get up on stage and NAACP, this is what we're doing in the community, so forth and so on. And I befriended the son of a pastor. And let me tell you, oh man, I used to have a good time with that cat. But he used to tell me what was going on. Now you see it in big screen because they're putting it on Soul and Fox Soul and all this stuff or whatever. But how all the pimping and all the money making that's going on while the people suffer. Could you imagine the Messiah coming back and seeing these people today? Seeing how they live as opposed to the people that they're supposed to be shepherding over live? Yeah, this is what's going on. It's right there in your face. Why are you looking at these worldly ass, greedy ass people that don't care nothing about you. You know, these cats like Corey McComb and Charleston White. You know, and I'm just talking from, because, you know, I speak from the perspective of this world, because people don't really understand or get the spiritual aspects of these things. You know, and it's just a way to, hopefully it resonates with somebody. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, these are real people out there that's talking about real things. This Charleston White, you know, he talked about recently, he did a video talking about somebody wanted to come and slap him. Come slap him. And it's one of these rappers that was like, I'm gonna go and slap him. I'm gonna go and slap him. And he was like, yo, listen here. You come and slap me. And then he pulled out a blade. The guy's threatened to slap him. He pulled out a blade. Now people would say, oh, well, you know, he just wanted to slap him. Why would he pull out a blade and cut him? I mean, isn't that not proportional? I mean, so see, the logical person would say, isn't that not proportional? Wait for 1 second. This person had no reason to come and aggress towards another person, right? So if a person aggresses towards me with no logical or reason and does me bodily harm, don't I have a right to respond a way in which I want to respond to repel that threat or deal with that threat or get the justice that I feel? Justice against that man? Because see, if somebody come against me, they've in fact, if they put their hands on me, I declare that an act of all-out war. And see, in war, all is fair in love and war. See, hey, this is real talk here. So you folks out there, you think that you're just going to aggress towards somebody. You know, the biggest people that have a problem with this is cops. Could you imagine, I'm just saying in theory, could you imagine if every time a cop aggressed towards somebody blew up their house? You wouldn't have a lot of cops aggressing towards citizens now, would you? If you knew that was the norm. You so much as you defy your oath. Because see, these people feel as though they got power over you. Anybody that think that they're in a position that think that they got a power over you, so that they feel as though that they can put their hands on you, right? It's out of line. But what if the response was so overwhelming to their families, to their wives, to their children? Do you think that everybody else would think twice about slapping somebody without any reason whatsoever? Think about that for 1 second. Nobody has the right to aggress towards you. Certain instances, but I'm just talking about plain old somebody just walk up to you without any cause, assaults you. See, what's happening with all this truth that's coming forward is that people are willing to live it. People are living to put their lives on the line and forsake all. You see, it's amazing, you know. They're looking to forsake all, to sacrifice in order to live a manner that they can look themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, in spite of all this money and all these cars and all this, that, and the third, that I'm a man of honor and integrity. I'm a man who has a belief that cannot be shaken because I know it's true in my heart, because I've done the due diligence and independent research, and I found out for myself that this is the truth. Not many people is going to willing to do that, but those are the people that we need to be looking at and edifying and understanding and getting around and building up, because this system and this world is getting more and more wicked. But there will be a remnant of people who not only want to speak the truth, but live it.